Baby girl, know you wanna come and play. Scorpio King, yeah, that's really me. I'm going to the top, never falling. Your girl says she wanna go, I'm like, okay. Back up.
All right, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Um, so definitely want to start this video out saying RIP PNB Rock. And look, I'm not doing this to clout chase or whatever the case may be, but you know, it is what it is. What happened? I'm pretty sure you guys know of what happened. You know what I'm saying? I did support his music. Now I'm not gonna lie. As far as his new, I'm talking about his new music. I didn't hear it. Um, I didn't even know he dropped new music. Um, I really caught back up on him after his interview with Academics, but far as his past projects, his latest projects before the new ones that he dropped, or the new single he dropped, I was up on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go more deep into this when I watch the Academics interview, because when this happened, I think this happened what, yesterday or 2 days ago, something like that. Um, I was super surprised. Like, and it's of course, look, you guys, people go away, I'm gonna go away. Shoot. And what I mean go away is off earth. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, it's not is what it is, not straight like that, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, Stuff happens. And I feel like everything happens for a reason. Not saying it's right. I feel like everything happens for a reason. And, you know, as far as PMB, he did what he was supposed to do on Earth. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know, he's somebody, obviously, you know. There's so many people in the world that will, and I'm not saying it's right that he's gone. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying it's so many people in the world that would have loved to be in his position. Even though, you know, he got dropped from Atlantic because he wasn't quote unquote hot. And this is another thing too. That's why, and it's pros and cons to everything, right? That's why it is kind of good of being independent, because you don't have to worry about competing against artists and stuff like I understand it's a business and I understand this and that. And even if he wasn't meeting they Atlantic criteria, so to say, I still feel like they should have, you know, at least helped him with something like some type of connections. Because I know when artists go to a label and they make all the connections they can, that way when they do be independent, they good. So I don't know the details of why he didn't make as many connect. Well, I don't feel like he didn't make the connections, because I actually did watch Academics interview. So I don't know if this is going to be out, if I'm gonna drop this particular video before I drop the one with Academics commenting on it and talking about it and stuff like that. If you didn't watch Academics Twitch live about PNB, please don't watch until I upload the video. I'm just gonna be real. Don't watch it until I upload it. But yeah, and just y'all gonna find out that, you know, the people that he was reaching out to, they wasn't messing with him, bro. And you know me, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't ever have to get signed to a label. I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless. Like, that's what they be having people think. Now, it might take longer. You know what I'm saying? And this is not to say, oh, I won't ever sign to a label or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, I'm not in a rush. I don't care. I'm not kissing nobody to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Because in this day and age, 2022, yeah, of course, if you sign to a label, things gonna move much faster. But once you're not quote unquote hot and being a talented artist and doing your thing, it's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Like you see, okay, so you look at an artist like Drake. Yeah, I feel like, well, I'm kind of biased to this because I feel like Drake is the greatest artist of today's. Like I'm always gonna go with Drake over everyone. But at the same time, I will be, I guess, I don't know, like I said, biased. But at the same time, I will be, I don't know, like something, I don't know what the word for it, but to sit up here and tell you and say to you guys that is no artist in the world, whether they're signed or not signed, that's not as talented as Drake. I can't sit up here and say that. In reality, I really can't. Because just like I'm just using Beyonce as an example. Or sure, I can use Rihanna too. It really doesn't matter. It's females out here, it's women out here, bro, that's finer than them. And we all know that. Y'all act like y'all don't know that, but it's like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why music itself is very subjective. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't take the like. If you follow me on social media, it might look like I mean, I am serious. I'm serious as hell, and anything that I say, I'm dead ass serious. But at the same time, I'm not serious to the point where I'm going crazy and I'm pissed off at you. Even if you are on some fake shit, bro, I get it. I still, communicate because me, well, I ain't even gonna get into that. But at the same time, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't ask me for shit. Like if you don't fuck with me, that's my fucking rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like what you asking me for a quarter for, and you won't even fuck with me for real. No, nigga, go get a quarter from somebody else. But as far as just community talking and whatever the case may be, I don't care. Like it is what it is. I get it. Still gotta associate sometimes like it's like that person at work. Okay, yeah, you might not like your coworker, but you got to go get this money. So you gonna have to work together for a few hours just to get this work done. That's how I move in life. And that's how I'm gonna continue to move in life because it be a lot of stuff going on in the world that people don't want to speak about and people don't want to really talk about. But it's serious. And that's why I do fuck with Drake though. Like I give Drake his props, even though I know I said it's people as talented as him, which is true, whether we know him or not. But I'm always gonna ride with Drake. Pause, because this is the internet. But Drake is talented. Not only that, he be saying some bro. Even if you're not a fan of Drake, and I know because some of you guys do be hating for real, talking about he got writers. Look, I understand some writers wrote some songs or whatever the case may be, but for the most part, bro, stop capping on that nigga. Go his biggest hits, bro. Like it ain't no writers, bro. So you know, not saying I agree or don't agree, but at the same time, when you reach to a certain level, how's he gonna have time all the time to write songs? You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I don't use writers. I don't look into ever using writers, but even if I did, I wouldn't be like, oh, whatever, because when stuff is moving fast at that pace, like right now, I can write my own music because I'm not as big yet. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So that's why, but that don't mean Drake is not talented or whatever the case may be. But let's get off of that. We're gonna get into this. What I'm gonna react to, this is actually a reaction video, but I just wanted to say my piece. And I'm gonna get more into it within this video, within the DJ Academics, Twitch live and stuff like that. But I know DJ, he was exposing a lot, saying like how PNB was hitting up artists. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen a lot of artists post him, which is okay. I mean, I get it. You showing respect, but these niggas posting paragraphs and shit. Like I'm like, what? Like I know all of you niggas, it's impossible. None, all you niggas did not fuck with this man for real. You know what I'm saying? Because he even complaining about it on the interview him and academics made. You know what I'm saying? He even complaining about it on there. So there's no way possible that all you guys actually fucked with. Now, just to play devil's advocate, I understand that look, life goes on. You know what I'm saying? I can just because we don't talk for a year or two doesn't mean I don't fuck with you and doesn't mean you don't really fuck with me. But it's not what you do, it's how you do things. You know what I'm saying? Like if we rocking together for real, there's no reason. Like, and artists say this all the time. They don't pay for features, right? So they get the features from other artists for free. I mean, of course, they get money, royalties on the back end. Nothing is for free technically in life. So, but just speaking on music terms, it's technically not free, but it's free far as just me hopping on the beat, pause, just me getting on a song. So in that case, these artists that's in the game could have, and PNB is talented, bro. Like for real. Like go listen to his. I'm not, well, I know y'all listening to it now. That's what that's just how life works. Y'all definitely listening right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, y'all definitely listening right now, and it's messed up. But at the same time, they could have sent him a verse back, bro. They could have did all that. You feel me? Like that's why I don't care industry or not industry, bro. Like it's like I get it, bro. This shit is a game to some people. It's a money grab for some people. It's give me what I want for the time being. Is oh, if you hot right now, bro, I'm fucking with you. I know DJ Academics was mentioning that when PNB was really hot, because I remember when he first came out, all that, every day we lit with Lucci and stuff like that, he was hot within those years. You know what I'm saying? Because look, you guys, it's a difference between being hot and being relevant, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So, but that doesn't mean just because an artist, that just because you don't see the blogs posting an artist all the time or the artist is on the internet doesn't mean that artist is not still doing anything. Doesn't mean they're not getting money. Doesn't mean they're not doing shows. It doesn't mean anything. It just means they're not hot right now. They're not whatever. And it also doesn't mean that they fell off. It's just they're not hot. You know what I'm saying? But that still doesn't determine. Okay, boom. Drake dropped the album. He dropped the album that I'll say people from America, because people in other countries, and I'm from America, and I fuck with the album, but people were saying, some of the people were saying, "Oh, this is not a good album because it was dance hall." It's called Honestly Never Mind. It's a good album, bro. My favorite song on there is Falling Back. Falling back on me. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. So I like Falling Back. I like Text Go Green. You know what I'm saying? So he got some bangers on there, bro, in my opinion. But for the most part, what I be hearing people say, oh, Drake doing something different. So because he released the album you didn't like, does that determine that he fell off? No, no one's saying he fell off though. For real, for real. So how are you gonna say PNB had fell off or whatever the case may be? You know what I'm saying? So it's just look, well, anything you do in life, bro, I just want to leave y'all with this and we're gonna go ahead and get into the reaction. But anything in life, bro, please don't look. This is what and this goes for relationships, anything, bro. Don't be thinking that these motherfuckers is really y'all niggas friends. Like on some real stuff, bro. And I'm not saying everybody is on some fake stuff and everybody, I don't like, even if you see me on social media, follow me at LilScorpioKing, you know, I don't got nobody to um give a fuck about. Like I don't care about how y'all perceive me. No, I'm not talking about you, baby. I already know you fuck with me. I already know you rocking with me. So you good. But everybody else, I don't care, bro. Like I can give two F's. I'm doing what I'm feel like I should be doing, and I'm just doing me. You like it, you like it, you don't. I really don't give a fuck. Um, but again, you're gonna run across majority of the people you're gonna run across and anything you do in life for real. It's gonna be some envy, it's gonna be some hate, it's gonna be some, oh, I'm only fucking with you, bro, because you're hot right now. And like how people fuck with you and they come around when you got a lot of money. And that's not me saying nigga be a broke nigga just to see who fake. No, nigga, I ain't saying that. You should get all the money you can and be as successful as you possibly can. Don't let the world stop you from doing what the hell you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, but I'm not gonna speak about his death or how it happened and what happened, and y'all already know that. And I'm not gonna blame and all that stuff. I don't really care about that. Just know he was definitely a good artist. This one definitely hit me though. I ain't gonna lie. Well, the other ones hit me too, but this one definitely hit me because I fuck with PNB Rock, and not only that, bro. This shit was so random because you wouldn't even think. And I ain't gonna lie to you, like I'm gonna speak on it, bro. I don't care. Like you know, us as a black community is always your own. Well, it's still own kind, but you don't see nobody doing this to white people. I'm just gonna be real. You don't see this. You don't see nobody doing this to Mexican people, and you already know the Mexican artists. And I'm not wishing nothing on anyone. I'm just making it obvious. So not only that, not saying PNB because I don't know what the hell he got going on or anything, but he's not out here really gangster, this that. So that's why it was so surprising to me and it hit me. And I ain't gonna lie, like I took a day or two break, like from social media, everything. I didn't even post anything about it or anything. I was still watching like academics posts about it and stuff like that, but I just wasn't posting. I cut off all communication with people. I didn't get on the internet. Well, I got on the internet just to see the updates and stuff like that, but I didn't get on the internet to talk or anything like that, make any posts or anything until today. So you know what I'm saying? Because that it really hit me, bro, like on some real life stuff. So it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? So, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm not sorry for talking y'all heads off. If you still here, I appreciate you. If you ended up leaving, oh well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it.
He was fatally shot at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles restaurant in Los Angeles on Monday, September 12th. This former Philly native was the mastermind behind it.
Oh, also, I'm reacting to PNB Rock Gone But Not Forgotten tribute to iconic rapper. And what channel is this? This is before they were famous. So I don't know if y'all know about, well, y'all should know about this channel, but they either make videos about artists after they pass or once they make it. Sort of say, just to give you a rundown on who they are, talk about their story a little bit. So, yeah.
The 2016 smash hit Selfish and had just begun to reap the benefits that comes along with becoming one of the absolute best artists in his field. Now, whenever someone's life is taken in such a violent and unexpected fashion, it's always a hard thing to accept. But in Rock's case, it's even more so considering the dangerous life that he had managed to
My bad, you guys. I know what I got to do.
escape. Not only did Rock lose close family members to violence throughout his early years, but he himself was intricately involved in the streets during his time spent in Philly and was sentenced to over 2 years in prison as a consequence. And yet, despite all of that, PNB Rock still managed to break out of that vicious cycle to accomplish his wildest dreams by becoming a musical icon, which only makes what ultimately happened to him all the more tragic. So today, we're going to take a look back at his life and career in honor of a man that was taken from this planet far too soon in our newest edition of Gone But Not Forgotten.
Bitcoin has the power to destroy nation states. Some nation states like China have already come.
PNB Rock was born Rakeem Hashim Allen on December 9th, 1991, in the Germantown neighborhood of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Growing up in a family of four brothers, Allen's father was murdered when he was a little more than a toddler. From that point forward, his family relied primarily on his mother. By the time he was entering his teenage years, Rock and his family moved to Northeast Philly, where he first began to listen to artists like Tupac Shakur, as well as to R&B group Jodeci. But at the age of 13, Allen was sent to a youth detention program after falling in with a bad crowd on the Philly streets, where he was committing robberies as well as getting into multiple physical altercations in the schoolyard. Rock would later point to the murder of his oldest brother as a changing point in his life, something that put him on edge and alerted him to how suddenly a situation can turn deadly. He explained to DJ Academics on the Off the Record podcast, "It's just been something in me that just let me know this was real life. I done seen people die. I done been around people that die. Anybody can do it." At the age of just 19, Rock was arrested and sentenced to 33 months in prison for drug possession and violating his probation. While serving his time, he came across Drake's decade-defining.
Now, what is saying? Like, anybody can die, bro. It's so real. You know what I'm saying? But don't let that scare you though. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with y'all probably like, okay, you an artist yourself and you're trying to make it in the music industry, bro. I won't say I'm not trying to make it, but what I'm saying is I'm just doing what I love and however far I go, I will be grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? And if you're an artist watching this, don't let this stop you from doing what you're doing. Cause bro, I can really stop right now and be like, F this, not too much stuff going on. No, bro. Like it is what it is, because at the same time, it's like what's meant to happen, bro, is meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't saying it like that. I ain't saying it like that now. Hell no. But I'm just saying, like, just I got a purpose, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But don't think you're Undertaker. Don't think you're invisible. Don't think you're, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all just be on y'all stuffs, man, and watch out for stuff and just don't trust anything. Um, and just do you. That's all I can really say for real. You know what I'm saying? And also don't let your past or your current situation dictate your future. You know what I'm saying?
Album, Take Care. He became inspired to turn his life around with the help of music. Rock would then use the downtime during his prison sentence to write a series of songs that would eventually come to form the backbone of his first mixtape, R&B. But when he finally got out, he went through a period of homelessness as he tried to get his music career off the ground. It wasn't until Rock incurred yet another loss, this time his Uncle Mo, that he began to pursue music with a relentless drive, using the pain of his fallen family members to ignite his work ethic and finally break through. Having grown up a Philly boy, Rock decided to honor his hometown by naming himself after the street corner that he grew up on, the Stories and Baton. Thus, his hip-hop moniker, PNB Rock. After independently releasing his R&B mixtape on his own in 2014, sequel to that project, R&B 2, would capture the attention of Atlantic Music. Warner.
So what did they say so far? He said he was homeless and he went to prison. This man life, like, he been through some stuff, bro. So that goes to show you, no matter what you're going through right now, and that doesn't, and again, that doesn't mean you go be a bum. And I'm not calling him a bum or saying he was a bum or whatever the case may be, but I don't mean you go be a bum, or that doesn't mean you go commit a crime to go to prison. No, nigga. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, if stuff like that happens or if you make mistakes, it's okay, man. Like, it really is okay. Well, it's not okay to a certain extent, but I'm just saying it's okay far as you got another chance. You know what I'm saying? To turn your life around, whatever that means to you. You know what I'm saying? So you can do it too, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Affiliated label would then sign Rock and released the third entry in his R&B mixtape series in 2015, alongside his immensely popular single "Jealous," featuring Fetty Wap. From the get-go, PNB Rock's ability to blend melodies with his innate rapping ability turned him into the next natural evolution in hip-hop. He discussed his unique blend of sounds with Paper Magazine in 2017 by telling them, "It's like, what do you label yourself when you still infuse rap into your shit? People can't say I'm a rapper, but I don't feel like I'm a singer either. I'm not hitting super high notes and going crazy. I can't give you Chris Brown singing. Just got good melodies." Rock would then gain further prominence with the release of Fleek, which turned into a viral sensation over on Musical.ly with women across the US.
Bro, that's what I need to start saying to people. Like, because I be telling people, they be like, what kind of music you make, bro? And I actually I do be saying that sometimes. I be like, well, I just never mentioned the melody part, but that is what I be doing. Like, I be like, I don't do Chris Brown singing, but I still do singing because music is different now, bro. Like, I don't understand, like, what do y'all mean? Like, and especially when a person be like, and I'm not saying they said that to me, but oh, you can't sing. Like, what do you mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, do I gotta sing like Chris Brown? Then yeah, nigga, I can't. And I'm talking for me. I'm speaking for me. Like, I can't do, well, I probably can if I actually wanted to. I don't fucking know. But so far, I can't do Chris Brown singing. And I'm not actually trying to do Chris Brown singing, honestly. But I actually like R&B, and I actually like doing the melody shit because R&B is like my favorite. Now I do hip hop too. I do hip hop, I do pop, I do R&B, I do trap, I do rock. You know what I'm saying? I just like making music. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. That's the number one thing I would tell you. I just like making music. So however this shit sounds to you, bro, if it's singing, if it's rapping, if it's this, if it's that. Now don't say this shit is rapping just because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Don't say this, don't say that just because of whatever the case may be. But I'm just gonna start saying it's not it's not Chris Brown shit, but it's just melodies. All right. I like melodies. I like have it like doing melodies and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't go listen to my song and be like, oh, I thought you said you could sing, bro. I didn't say nothing about me singing like Chris Brown, bro. Like, shout out to Chris Brown, he's definitely talented. I know they had that Chris Brown and Usher situation going on. I put Chris Brown on top for sure. But Usher's definitely up there. Usher's definitely doing his thing, but it's still Chris Brown. Maybe I'm biased, just like with the Drake situation. I grew up on Chris Brown, so maybe that might be a reason. I don't know, you guys, but yeah.
One of his biggest moments came alongside Atlanta rapper YFN Lucci when the two joined forces in 2016 for their hit anthem, Every Day We Lit. That song would peak at the number 33 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 and become the highest charting song for either artist. During that very same year, Rock would also release his highest performing solo track, Selfish, which was included on his Going Through the Motions mixtape that dropped in 2017. The single would eventually go on to be certified triple platinum, all peaking at the number 51 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Over the next few years, Rock would continue to hit the studio to record further projects, and in 2017, he finally released his first proper studio album, titled Catch These Vibes. 2 years later, he dropped his second, 2019's Trap Star Turned Pop Star. That latter album would become his best-selling record to date, climbing all the way to the 4th spot on the Billboard 200. Making it clear as day that PNB Rock's career was headed to the very top. Over the next handful of years, he would drop more hit singles, like Ordinary with Pop Smoke, Rose Gold with King Von, and his most recent, Love Me Again. But only 2 days after Love Me Again officially saw release, PNB Rock and his girlfriend Stephanie would walk into a Roscoe's Chicken Waffles in Los Angeles, a restaurant that Rock would unfortunately never leave alive. Rock and his partner were enjoying a meal together at this LA staple when an individual approached the couple and attempted.
Yeah, so that song "Love Me Again," I actually seen it. I haven't yet to go check it out. I actually, like I said, that stuff hit me. But like I said, I checked out his past records, but I'm actually gonna go check that out after this video ends, after I get done with this reaction. I'm pretty positive it's good. I didn't even know he dropped the song, Love Me Again anyway, but at the same time, make sure y'all go stream it. Cause also I'll say this though, like well, I seen that what's that song? Selfish was definitely a banger. And it was like people actually did give it a good, that was when he was quote unquote hot or whatever. But yeah, people actually did give it attention. But I recently saw it went #1 on Apple Music. I don't know how true that is because I also see stuff on the internet saying that's not his real Apple Music. But either way, just know he was signed to Atlantic. So still stream it, but it's going mostly to Atlantic. So what I would tell y'all to go stream is Love Me Again, because you know he's now independent now. He's an independent artist now. So that's what I would tell y'all to go stream, because I'm gonna go stream it too. But make sure y'all should go stream that.
The problem, demanding that they hand over any and all personal items. It's believed that the suspect specifically targeted Rock because no one else in the restaurant was even attacked or assaulted, despite the fact that there were plenty of others around in the middle of the lunch rush. After demanding that Rock hand over his jewelry, a verbal exchange of some sort took place between the two, and Rock was quickly shot several times before falling to the floor. The attacker then removed several items from Rock's body and fled away to a getaway car, like the coward he is. Jeez. While the video of the event showed Rock still moving after the attack, soon enough, he did take a turn.
Hey there, if you're a wellness professional, I'm going to let you in on a little secret that may just transform your business.
To take a turn for the worst. The security guard featured in some of the footage rushing to the wounded rapper's side would later talk with Rolling Stone, telling them, "I did what anybody I hope would do for me. I was telling him, be calm. Be calm, get control of your breathing. Don't trip on what you thought you've seen. Get control of your breathing." And then his breathing declined. It went all the way down. I think he was gone. He was just gone. I was probably the last person he saw. According to that same security guard, Rock's girlfriend handed him her phone to dial 911 because she was too distraught to do so herself. In fact, he says that he had to ask other people to hold her back because she was screaming in hysterics. Rock would officially be pronounced dead about 45 minutes after his body was transferred to a local hospital. And while there were surveillance cameras inside the restaurant that may help apprehend the shooter, at the time of this writing, nobody has been arrested for this crime. Over on social media, the tributes to PNB Rock began pouring in almost as soon as the news broke. Drake would post an image of the two of them on Instagram stories, while Offset took to Twitter to ask people to pray for PNB's two young daughters. Others pointed to the uptick in crime in Los Angeles over recent years, which eventually led to discussions about the safety of rappers, especially after it was revealed that Rock's girlfriend had revealed the pair's location with an image posted to Instagram. That wasn't particularly an angle of conversation that Cardi B cared for all that much, and she quickly challenged those people who were blaming Rock's partner by tweeting that it was highly unlikely that the suspects had tracked them online, while also suggesting that anybody saying so was irresponsible and inconsiderate, especially considering the tragic outcome. Meanwhile, shortly following the attack, DJ Academics would remind us that only a few days earlier, he had interviewed PNB Rock, during the course of which Rock would reveal how he and his girlfriend had previously been out on Fairfax Avenue in Los Angeles. This was during the pandemic when people tried to rob him. He told Academics, "Where I'm from, we like sneaky criminals. In LA, they pulled." PNB Rock got himself out of that situation, but this time he obviously wasn't so lucky. It's a tragic and heartbreaking conclusion to a man's life who, as an artist, was just beginning to scratch the surface of his true potential. Now, we'll never know how far he could have gone after his life was taken in such a senseless fashion. PNB Rock is survived by his girlfriend Steph and his two young daughters, Zuri and Milan. We here at Before They're Famous want to send our prayers and well wishes to them during this unbelievably trying time. Rest in power, PNB Rock, and thank you for leaving us with some fantastic music to always remember you.
Yep. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Definitely send that condolences to the family. It's pretty much it, man. It's crazy.